Hi. You're far. Hi, people. Hi, good people. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now, here we are doing this live with Linda, and yes. So, hey, introduce yourself.
Hi
as I figure this thing
everyone,
out.
welcome to Malkia Nutrition Talk today. And
Sorry.
my name is TeeGee Wambura. I am a wellness expert, a psychologist, and a sociologist. And I love good food. I love talking about health in all dimensions. And I enjoy having conversations that are candid and real and very realistic. And that's what we're going to have today. Today we are having candid conversations about our sexual health. And sexual health is not only just for men. Mara mingi sana, we are only thinking of the virility of men. So today we are going to do an all-rounded one that is going to just encompass our health, and wellness in terms of everything, starting from our food, the herbs we need to be taking, how to heal womb traumas, and how to enjoy your happy days. I call them happy days, which are not so happy for so many people. But yes, TeeGee, I have a space, a herbal shop in Nakuru town. I'm based in Lanet, and I also have a practice in Kikuyu town. And I'm all about having conversations with you to help you achieve your health goals. Let's have those conversations. So what I do is I hold your hand and walk you through to you achieving your goals, whether it's mental health, whether it's physical health, whether it's emotional health, sexual health, social health, spiritual health.
You're a wellness coach. It's everything about well, and health, and everything health.
So it's all about having that discussion of can we balance? Can we have a balance instead of just saying, yeah, I'm healthy? Is it all rounded? Are you being a wholesome being? And a lot of times we'll think that health is only physical, and that is so far from the truth. Health is starts from your mind. But then did you know that the gut, once the gut is sick, it causes a lot of mind mind illnesses.
Like which illnesses?
Like depression is
When you tell
very
me, when you
related
tell me,
to
wait, do you mean food or do you mean like your reproductive health?
when so today we are having the conversations on reproductive health as one of them, right?
Yeah.
But reproductive health is directly related to how what you eat, what you're eating.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. The hormones and everything are balanced by food.
And with food, food can easily be your medicine.
Yes, I know that.
So I'd like us to look at which particular foods. Could we start there?
Hi, let's start with. You said food and food affects your hormones, which affects your reproductive health, right?
Sure.
So yes, let's start with food and then how it affects your hormones. Just don't tell us which ones are good first.
Yeah.
So how food affects your hormones, how that affects your reproductive health. Then we circle back and now talk about which foods, um, which foods are now good for your reproductive health.
Okay. So food that affects our hormones. how food affects us.
Yeah, how, and then which foods?
So foods contain minerals, vitamins. But nutrition is a pack. It comes in a backpack.
Yes.
So in this backpack, there are foods that really spike up. We have a lot of hormones. Let me just mention a few. We have dopamine. Dopamine is a feel-good hormone. And like when you take alcohol,
that's why you feel good.
It makes your brain cells swell, and dopamine is increased. So you feel that, that is a good feeling. So that's dopamine. Dopamine is also produced by chocolate. Dopamine is also produced by ice cream, and most of these foods that are
the comfort foods.
Yes, they comfort you. They make you feel
happy and jovial,
relaxed, and very mildly. You're just floating with the wind. So
yeah.
Dopamine does that. And then we have a hormone called ghrelin. Ghrelin is the hormone that's in charge of your hunger. So there are foods that we call satiety foods.
Don't use jargon. What is satiety?
Satiety ni kushiba. Chakula zinafanya ushibe kwa muda kuliko kawaida. Alafu we have we're talking about hormones. We've mentioned dopamine. We've mentioned ghrelin. Let's mention serotonin.
Serotonin is another hormone that makes you feel good.
Serotonin is a hormone that balances your brain, makes you reason in the right way. Like helps a lot in decision making, and helps a lot in how you reason. And the mind feeds on serotonin a big deal. That's why you're going to say, this person sounds mature, this other person, So serotonin is a big one in terms of how you reason and your brain health in general. So there are foods that are amazing for serotonin, which I'll share later.
Okay.
But hormones basically are friends that work with us to help us, especially up here,
in your mind,
everything else.
Okay.
So looking at it, sex is one of the largest parts of our life.
Yeah, food, sex, and what else? They're like 4 things that motivate us to continue living.
Yes. Sex is one of the big motivators.
Yeah.
And actually, a research was done, and people are driven by the libido. When you wake up and go to work, and you are having hunger to make more money and succeed and become a better person. All these at the back of your mind is you want to look good, you want to feel good, all these things are sexual.
Yeah.
Why the makeup industry is growing so much is because of the same. Why the cloth industry is doing so well is because you want to look good, you want to
feel good.
By default,
yeah.
We all ooze a certain sexual energy. And as much as we would want to hold on and say that this is not a discussion that we should have in public, I think it's time that we agree this is the discussion we should have. We should actually have it even with our young ones. We should break the myth that sexual reproductive health is not something you talk about in public. Exactly. So let's talk about it in terms of having such conversations will help us know that it's okay not to be okay in terms of your sexual health. You can ail, but don't stay there. It's okay not to be okay, but don't stay not okay. Does that make sense? It does make sense. It's okay to be not okay for a period,
But don't stay there. Move on.
Get
Yeah.
a solution for your problem.
Uh-huh.
And we have several sexual health problems.
Mm-hmm.
Number one,
For women, yeah?
hormones.
Yeah, yeah.
Both men and women.
Okay.
So we've discussed a bit about hormones.
Mm.
And hormones, I think,
Remind us those hormones: dopamine, serotonin.
Serotonin.
Mm-hmm.
We have now the common ones for reproductive health, which are progesterone, estrogen, testosterone.
That's bio. You're back in class with biology, my friend. Like the last time I heard about progesterone was in uni.
When you were learning about our periods.
No, okay, at least in uni, because I did a science-based course. So I did hear a lot about it. But otherwise, some people might have been in like class 6, maybe, or form 2 when they heard about these hormones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So when we are eating food, let's be conscious. You're feeding your hormones.
Yeah.
And your hormones will reflect directly. You see how you get irritable, and irritability is a very hormonal issue.
Okay.
Very hormonal. We are here complaining our parents. You know the one but when you are actually going through menopause, your hormones are bad.
They're everywhere.
All over the place. And you're going to get hot flashes, you're going to get irritable, you're going to be forgetful. All these are being connected to
the food you're eating.
Yes, to how we are treating ourselves. So, except from hormones, another thing that affects our sexual health is traumas. Childhood traumas.
Okay.
Childhood traumas are one of the leading right now. That is why we have so many cases of fibroid. We have so many cases of endometriosis.
It is affected by childhood traumas.
Yes.
I do know childhood issues does cause food, like those foods that we ate does lead to food choices, like that thing that's called food aversions is because of what you ate as a young person. Like you tend to hate a certain food later on. Hi, Rosaline. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm with my friend here. She's called Linda TeeGee, or Thank God, like thank God. Yeah, so she's talking to us about sexual reproductive health. She's an expert in that field. She just talked about mental wellness. Yeah, so many wellness areas. So yeah.
5 pillars. You mentioned 5 pillars: sexual health, physical health, social health, spiritual health, and financial health.
Yeah, so she's an expert in those things. So well, in like 3 of those, not all of them.
Yes. Well, we were talking about having a balance.
Yeah.
Having a balance in your life within the 5 pillars. So, hey manze, kama una pesa, even your sexual health is affected.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Your physical health is affected.
Because of the food you're eating.
Your health is affected.
Sure.
If you're spiritually empty by default, your social life, you tend to be more withdrawn.
Thank you for those who are joining us. Oh, we also, in case you have multiple devices, and like here where I am being hosted, Linda is also streaming on Facebook at Healthy Pocket. You can check her out. She's also streaming on Facebook. All right. So you're saying when you're broke, you're not good in any way.
We were saying everything is interrelated. Everything is about a balance,
including childhood traumas and sexual health.
So when we lack that balance, our body, for women, your body stores trauma in your womb.
Okay.
It's good to have that knowledge.
Okay.
Your body stores traumas. Trauma begins from childhood.
Okay.
If you went through an ordeal or you went through parenting styles that were not healthy, you will keep it inside. Unajua tunasemanga mimi najiekeanga mambo. But hiyo kujiekea mambo, it will store itself in your
body, in your womb specifically.
And we are here dealing with people with cysts who have PCOS. PCOS is polycystic ovarian syndrome.
Oh, yeah.
Your ovaries have many cysts around them. You have fibroids. You have endometriosis. Very painful period. And
because of childhood traumas and childhood issues.
Because
Oh, wow.
we are not having a balance. And we will grow without being conscious about it. So by default, it will affect our sexual health big time.
Okay. Okay.
So it's good when we have these discussions to lay on the table on what are we aware of and what are we having.
Sorry, I caused a messy. Oh my goodness. We have a spammer. Ooh. Okay, go ahead. Just go ahead. I'll block you.
So it's good to realize that sexual health doesn't begin in adulthood. It begins in childhood. So for your girl and your son, like for our children, when we are aware about how we speak to them and how we act in front of them, it's creating a base, a foundation for their health.
Okay.
In which way? I'd like to think of it this way. Sai watoto wa Breban wa 9 years old walikuwa wameitisha condoms in their toilet.
Hey.
They had in the paper.
At 9 years old.
Yes, at 9 years old they are sexually active, and this is because we are living in a very sexually saturated environment in our country right now.
Okay.
It's the generation that but Generation Z and the Generation Alpha that's coming up, oh my gosh, hey, it's on 100. We better have these conversations with children from the age of 6. Okay. Right now it's from the age of 6. They know.
Oh, you have people joining you. You have TeeGee. And let me see.
Hi guys. We're doing a live and the topic today is on sexual reproductive health. We're having candid conversations about this. So thank you for joining in.
Yeah, you have people joining you on YouTube and Facebook as well.
Yes, on YouTube you can go to Malkia Nutrition.
And on Facebook you go to Healthy Pockets.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Come back, you can see on the screen.
We've talked about hormones, how hormones are affecting our sexual health, and hormones by default are controlled by the food we eat.
Yeah.
So foods that are high in fat sublimate our hormones. Zinafanya hormones zetu zikose kuproduciwa.
Hi Jerusha, welcome.
Zikose kuproduciwa vile zinafaa.
Okay.
So tukiongelelea, we were to have a discussion on what is the foods that we should eat.
Yeah. Have you exhausted about hormones and everything?
Hormones are like 20 something.
Okay,
and they have had names, ziko na majina ngumu, ziko na, so wacha tu tujue zile basic. And hiyo ni zenye tumediscuss.
Okay.
So kila kitu in short, hormones ndio prefects kwa mwili yetu. They're the leaders. They're the ones who lead. They're the ones who decide whether you're going to have pimples when you're having your periods. They're the ones who decide where your pimple will be and how your skin will show. And how big your boobs are, those are your hormones.
Oh my.
How big your tummy and your midsection area is. It's very hormonal, because I really feel sad when we have people hitting the gym day in, day out, if you have a hormonal issue, my friend, hakuna mahali hiyo mafuta inaenda. Nowhere. You will hit that gym for a whole year and you will not lose a single kilo because you've not dealt with your hormones. And that's something we need to be keen on. And being hormones are both men and women. Prostate cancer inakosiwa na nini? Prostate cancer ni hormonal imbalance manze. Ni prostate yako inafura juu ya kukosa enough testosterone and just having a lack of what feeds the prostate, because prostate is a part of the body.
Yeah, and all this comes from food. Whatever you eat affects your hormones. So literally, that's why people are getting prostate cancer and everything, because of what they have eaten over time. Of course, it's over time.
Yes. With food, it's about a pile up. We're eating every day. Alafu tukiambiwa tukule nuts. Like now, these are nuts. These are...
We've had cashews.
We've had cashew nuts. We have pumpkin
seeds.
Pumpkin nuts are...
seeds.
Pumpkin seeds are very...
And some raisins.
They're very delicious, especially when roasted with some coconut oil. We have tiger nuts. Tiger nuts are big.
Let me show you. I don't know if you can see them very clearly. But she gave me a small bowl of nuts.
So nuts really help with
nuts and seeds.
So we have flax seeds, we have chia seeds. Now we can mention them. Flax seeds
are the good foods now.
Good for your brain health. We talked about brain health. And then pumpkin seeds, tiger seeds, cashews, almonds. Almonds are a big deal.
Yeah.
Almonds, 6 almonds a day. Just 6.
Wait,
a kilo goes for 1,000. Let me just do the math for you guys.
Yeah, they are quite expensive.
A kilo goes for 1,000 bob. But you only need 6 a day. So how much will, like half a kilo should last you a whole month of good health and taking care of your brain for when we are 60.
And these things, you can get them from Healthy Pocket or Malkia.
Yes, we both sell them because we are trying to change the narrative here and just teaching you that si lazima kila saa njugu.
Ama the other nuts.
Kuna nuts kadhaa. Make a mix and have your nuts available for you at any time you're hungry. Kuwa nayo kwa handbag.
Like this. So Jerusha is here saying that she never knew that men have hormonal issues, especially prostate cancer, which is very high right now.
Yeah.
And then she's also saying almonds are expensive, even cashews. But this is what she's explaining, Jerusha.
Expensive is very relative. You go to the salon and you spend how much?
3K, 3,000.
3,000 is nuts for 3 months. 3 clean months. Sure. And you're saying it's expensive. Na hiyo nywele utakuwa umebomoa, umeshuka tena. Niambie, investing in our health right now is no shortcut, man.
Guys, the seeds.
Investing.
It's hard to see them.
Yes,
those are tiger nuts, some raisins, yeah?
Yes, we have some
raisins. I've already eaten all the cashew nuts.
Pumpkins.
I've eaten all the pumpkins. And this bowl was like halfway full, by the way.
And this is so expensive is very relative. Let's have a discussion about that part of expensive.
For your health, nothing is expensive. You don't say it's expensive when you're admitted in hospital. You guys.
How much is cancer?
Cancer treatment, not even cancer. Just talk about.
If 3,000 is expensive, how much is cancer? Let's
talk about the medication for chemotherapy. How much is it? It's a lot. It's hundreds of thousands, guys.
And these things we're talking about are preventative. Chia seeds, you'll eat chia seeds and you might take a while before ever seeing clear results. Chia seeds, we mentioned satiety foods from mbele. Foods zinafanya usikie umeshiba. Chia seeds ni moja yazo, like zinafanya ufeel sisikii njaa.
That's why they work with weight loss, right?
Yes.
So someone was asking.
Because now utakula as much. So ni hiyo part ya changing your mindset to see that you can have your chia seeds, your flax seeds, powderize your flax seeds preferably. And
you said they can come out in the poop.
Oh yes. Oh my gosh, I wasn't using Wi-Fi that whole time. Sorry, just a minute. I hope I'm clear to everyone.
I distract because I prefer I prefer, of course, every time. I hope you're back. We are back. Are we back? I hope so. Don't click on finish. I think just choose your bundles.
So let me just wash out them.
Okay, go ahead. This one is bad.
Almonds are so expensive, even cashews.
They're not really.
I'll provide for you almonds and cashews that are roasted, that are so delicious. You will want to have them in your pantry. And when we were mentioning about nuts being brain food. It's good brain food to prevent dementia, to prevent Alzheimer's, especially kama unajua in your family like your shosho, your buka. Let's sorry about being disconnected for a minute there. I hope you can get me clearly right now. And oh my gosh, again trying to reconnect.
I think just
So
go on bundles.
Jerusha, you're back. Karibu. Sorry for that miscommunication. So tulikuwa tunasema expensive ni mental, ni sisi tumejiekea that is expensive. So instead of that, not instead, as well as you buy a pair of shoe for 3,000, buy some cashews at 3,000 and enjoy every bit of it, because you're preventing dementia, you're preventing. But 1,000 honestly is good enough.
For a month.
3K is for 3 months, so 1,000 a month for nuts is good enough to be in your budget at least. And this includes figs. This includes raisins, cranberries. Cranberries are also so cool. Granola bars.
By the way,
Granola
with
bars.
Ivana products, Ivna products does very good granola bars, and even the loose granola.
Yes.
If you're mentioning you here and you're not here, make an effort.
So, Jerusha, it would be good if you could push, like, have another question that we can discuss about this. And other foods. Oh, yeah, we were back to mentioning the herbs that are good for this. So, raspberry tea. Raspberry produces some red grape that turns black when it's ready. So raspberry leaves are very good for hormonal balance. We have black cohosh. That's a herb that's also available, very strong for balancing your hormones. We have moiri for men. Let's mention for men. Men, we have black maca, African pruners for men, black maca for men, moringa all day, every day for both.
I've done several videos featuring moringa.
Yes. You can follow them. And we also have herbs like yellow dock. Yellow dock is a cleanser, so it will cleanse your womb, it will cleanse your prostate, it will cleanse your system enough for you to be able to handle another year of unhealthy food, unhealthy air, breathing in toxins, having radiation from your phone. Right now, it is so many things. We are being attacked left, right, and center. We have GMO that is being approved.
Oh yeah.
So hey guys, we need to have these herbs so that hata nyumba unachafua na unaosha. I keep saying this, that hey, you don't want to live in a dirty house. You don't want to. So clean up once in a while. So which means be on herbs as a lifestyle, not oh, I took moringa for 1 month. Okay, moringa is a herb that you can't be cleaning your house every day pia. Unaachanga kidogo, then you come back. So it's the same. Moringa ni kama steel wool in the herb cleaning industry. So you can't be steel wooling your sufurias every other day, but hey, have it so that every so often you are having it for your own good. And tusafishe hizi uchafu tunafosiwa kuhave, because we've decided to be in a world that doesn't give us much choice. And at this rate, I'm so emotional about GMO. I feel like going in the streets with placards, and I'm like, hey, can we?
Placards. We're doing it democratically by pushing back on that regulation. So
I'm feeling bad for our children mostly, because our children will now find an environment that is heavily toxified, and ooh, it's a painful process. It's a painful thought to even think about it in that way. So yeah, let's have the few things. I know we normally differ with you on something.
Like what?
Like milk.
Oh, about dairy. It depends. I always say it depends on where you're at in life. You can't tell me at this stage not to have milk. I need the calcium from milk. I need the I need iron from meat and folic acid.
So
it depends on where you are.
Let me give you a fact that I learned this year. Calcium, milk is very high in calcium, very high in iron, amazing. On the laboratory, the skills are amazing.
There's a batch
Guess what?
Here.
Guess what?
Yeah?
None of it is absorbed by your body.
None of
your body is not able to absorb
but we don't take
the
it,
way it is.
We just don't take milk. We take it with a lot of, there are other things, the greens, the lemon, everything. It's
but that's what
diet.
I'm saying. Milk ages you. Milk is an ager. By the way, you guys should know that. Milk ages you.
You'll
very
get all
fast.
the companies to be on this.
And I want just for the audience to know that in the animal world, you never see an animal taking another animal's milk. So calcium is perfect in good levels in milk, but it's meant for a calf. It's meant for the calf to grow and to be healthy and to be amazing. But humans are the only ones who are going out there and taking other animals' milk. Yet we have our own milk, and we are here breastfeeding children for a few months,
and then giving
them free milk, and then giving them intoxicated products that you do not know what they have been put in. And yet this one is a sure bet from God.
We have done quality analysis. We have analyzed those. What are they called?
The facts are there.
The milk.
The facts are there.
Milk that the
being absorbed in your body is the issue.
But I think bioavailability and absorption is, we have still, I'm a food scientist. We have done these lab tests and everything. And one of the areas we look at is bioavailability in the body and the absorption rate. So a certain percent.
The cow is getting its calcium from grass.
Yes.
Why are you taking second-hand things and third-hand?
Because it has been processed, and I need it in my food, in my diet.
Which you can have it from CMOS. CMOS has direct.
I don't mind
calcium.
taking CMOS, but I still want to take my milk in my tea.
And you want to age fast.
I want to age. You will tell me about other anti-aging agents, right, guys? Hey, this discussion is becoming heated.
Now, with the heated one, I just want to say, guys, please, if you can avoid meat, avoid milk, avoid eggs. Just if you can, do it for your own.
It's because she just became vegan the
I'm
other day.
Vegetarian. vegetarian.
That's why she's here bashing meat.
No, but it's been 2 years.
And everything.
It's been 2 years I have not bought milk in my house. It's been 2
What about
years
for
I
your
have
baby?
not bought meat in my house, and I have a 4-year-old. It's been 2 years of no eggs. No eggs at all. If I find you
eggs.
and
Guys,
I visit you,
we differ. Linda here is a vegetarian. I eat anything and everything, and I enjoy my seasons of life. I exercise, by the way. Even when I'm pregnant, I still exercise.
yes.
So just choose your path. Don't let us influence you too much.
But allow us to give you the right information, because when we are 60, we are going to do another video. When we are 60, we'll do another video.
We'll check who has aged more than the other.
Yes. That would be perfect. So going back to sexual health, people are having infections.
Yeah.
Infections left, right, and center. And infections that are leaving us in pain, infections that are leaving us with smelly bodies, infections that are leaving us with cancers, and warts and painful sores in our private areas. These infections are caused by bacteria, and we can see the market right now is being flooded with products. We have dildos, we have stones that you should put in there, yoni stones, and cleaning agents, and
these things ain't good.
Right now, love on you enough to say no to some of these things.
Please do. Please.
Love on you to say that yoni, when a friend comes and tells you, oh, I bought these stones, ni 1500, unaeka sita, nini nini.
No, and no.
Our vagina is able to self-clean. Our bodies have a way of cleaning and healing themselves.
Just do it internally, guys, really. Just do it internally. Eat the right foods. Eat your flax, your moringa to detox from time to time. Kindly stop using external stuff down there. That's what is causing all these issues with women reproductive health and men having issues that they can't even say in public. That's the reason why this debate is not on air, on national TV, because we don't want to come out so strongly against the manufacturers of these things. But guys, be advised, really, stop it.
Knowledge is power. Just know and do what you think is right by your standards. Have standards, in short. Have standards. Don't put anything in there. Don't allow anyone in there, because just like we said, spirituality is connected to physicality, is connected to financiality, is connected to sociology. Everything is interconnected. So love yourself enough to say, I'm not going to put things in my vagina that are going to clean it. It will clean itself. How about I'm going to invest in the foods I'm taking? How about I'm going to drink electrolyted water?
What are with electrolytes?
Electrolytes, sugarcane juice, coconut water.
Infused water, in short.
Lemon. Infuse your water with herbs.
And seeds.
Kunywa, tembea kama ndo wazimu ukitembea town na chia seeds zako. But manze, love on your pineapple, especially the middle part of the pineapple. You know the way we cut the pineapple? It has bilirubin, which is very good for cleaning our vagina. So hiyo part ya katikati.
We blend it in a juice. You can actually watch that video where we did pineapple and beetroot. Really nice. Don't remove that middle part.
Yeah, so let's be well known.
Welcome you all on Facebook.
Welcome on YouTube. Welcome on Facebook. Karibuni sana. It's good to have all of you here.
Collins and
Barbara
and Barbara and everyone.
Today we are having a discussion on sexual reproductive health for those who just joined in. And we are being candid about conversations that are affecting us in more ways than one. So tumesema vile siku hizi the market is flooded with products to clean your coochie, to clean your vagina.
Really, guys,
let's know the where to draw the line. You have an infection, do it in the right way. We've discussed herbs that are amazing for your sexual health. And for the women who are using contraceptives are making women, I'll be blunt about this, and zinafanya watu wache kukua wet. And it's causing a lot of dryness causes pain causes like wounds. Some people have even gotten to the level of having
wounds down there.
And it's how are we going to look at it differently rather than go to a shop and have yoni stones that you do not even have an idea where it came from? I wish I have some. I would show this stone. In there is an alkaline environment.
Yeah.
And due to how we are carrying life and how things are moving with life, we are living in a very acidic life. Back to milk, meat, and eggs, those are very acidic foods. So welcome to the world of acidity. If you cannot give them up, by the way, it was my 33rd birthday gift to myself is I will not. I have eaten enough meat in my life. I am done.
You are done. As we are beginning. We are just beginning, my friend.
But I also have to get energy from you guys that, hey, we need to we can't be here complaining all the time, and we are doing exactly what we know shouldn't be done, and we are still complaining. So I'm here to be number one of a month.
You should stop eating meat.
Don't want meat anymore. Squeezing us.
She's the champion. Lately, I will be the follower after she has shown us the effects.
Go to YouTube, check out a 70-year-old grandma who looks like she's 30.
What's her
just
name?
Because she gave up meat and started doing herbs. We want to look good even when we are older, guys. It's only that we have a price to pay. And you can start with taking soups. Take meat soups. Ukienda event.
Instead of meat.
There are hacks
Linda.
to being vegan.
Who
There's a
agrees,
difference between vegan and vegetarian.
Who agrees with this lady? Tell me in the comment section if you are giving up meat.
The person,
I'm eating meat.
Jerusha had mentioned about not knowing that men have hormonal issues. Men have serious hormonal issues.
So they should stop eating meat. Oh, but
men with low testosterone, like we all know Kenodia, if his levels are measured, he has more estrogen and progesterone than testosterone. And it shows even in how his body is, how your voice is, how you're able to manage irritability and anger. By the way, even anger, irritability,
so related to
your emotions. Handling your emotions is fully connected to your hormones. So when we look at it in this way, chicken, siku hizi chickens inagrow na how long?
10 weeks.
Hiyo ni nyingi. Hey, have you met a farmer who is delivering to hotels?
With that, what time period do they deliver?
1.5 months to 2 months, your chicken is ready.
That's what I 1.5. Those are 6 weeks.
6 weeks. Your chicken is fully and on the table. Imenona hivi inangoja uikule. You're eating hormones. Estrogen imedungwa kudungwa. Estrogen in your meat. Did you see the video of obese cows? There are some cows that are so obese zinatembea tu because of hormones. They're being put hormones on very huge scales. And this is what we are eating. This is what we are feeding our bodies.
Tunakula za uko nini? Masai Land. Na mbuzi zenye zinatembea kwa barabara za SGR na hizi za Southern bypass. Hatukuli hizo zenye ziko nini, zenye ziko overfed. Guys, ebu ni supportini kwa nini? Quadrant, by the way.
But let's chat about this, meat or no meat. Hormones are in the meat in floods. Like we are being flooded for. You see the way girls, I go to schools to have these conversations. Standard 3 girls are having their periods. Standard 3.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. There's a question here from Steve. Saying in men, is it that if you are fat, your body produces more estrogen?
We mentioned about fat on its own, like when you fat on its own increases, like cheapo, easy fatty foods.
Like if you're fat yourself.
Now, if you're fat yourself, you will hold more estrogen. Like you will, it has to be stored in your body for longer. So there's a correlation. Let's repeat that
question. We are having people joining us. So, oh wait, well, welcome. Welcome
on YouTube and we are on Facebook.
Yes,
so
this is Linda ThankGod. She's streaming on YouTube. Her page is Healthy Pocket, right? So she had a question from Steve, whether fat men, whether their bodies produce more estrogen than trimmed men. Yeah. And you're saying?
And I was saying there is a correlation. The correlation comes in because of the foods we eat. I don't use scientific facts, but
use them. I will break them down.
Fats have a way of storing,
holding on to hormones,
and now that way they don't become balanced because they are stored in your fat cells. So we have brown fat cells, the kitambi. The kitambi is made of brown fat. And by the way, if anybody is watching Kuogana Maji Baridi,
it's a good thing.
He really breaks down the brown fat.
Guys, I'm not supporting these things. These things that Linda is sharing. I'm not supported by my nutrition. It's a fact.
I would not share
it. It's a fact. It's a fact, you guys. But anywho, moving on.
So yes, hormones in men have it's just that in men you should have more testosterone. So we see ladies with beards and is one of the diseases we mentioned that are being caused by childhood trauma.
Yeah,
and this is not yet the world of doctors have not yet found a source, like a cause for it. It's something that is very painful. It's intense, painful periods. That's what endometriosis is. For those who know Jambi Koikai, she's been a pioneer for endometriosis for the longest, and we've seen even her liver fail because of the same. So it's when your blood goes to other areas except kwenye inafaa kuenda every month, a very intense period of pain. And for her, akienda interview job, alikuwa anaitisha a whooping 15 to 20 days off because of her pain.
Wow.
Yeah,
that is very hard.
So imagine an employer having to agree to that. And she's worked for several radio stations. She's a radio presenter. It makes your life not very functional, and that's a problem. In our world, that's a problem. So endometriosis is something I directly struggled with.
Is that the one that we wear yellow to commemorate? I know my fellow nutritionist, the Kenyan nutritionist.
Yes, we do.
Grace Nyaga. She also is a champion about endometriosis.
Yes. Endometriosis is affecting a lot of our young girls.
That's true.
People are having very intense, painful periods.
Yeah.
And when we look at it, trauma is caused by several things. You know, growing up, you're very sensitive with how your body is and how you look. So body shaming causes trauma. You're going to put it inside, but it's going to store itself in your womb as a woman. So body shaming may look like a light issue, aliniambia tu nimenona, but it's going to sink in and it's going to store itself somewhere. Everything is an energy. Everything is an energy. And once it stores itself in your womb, you begin creating tissues and tumors and cysts that were necessarily not meant for that. So back to hormonal balance. I don't want to digress too much, but I hope we've answered your question, Miganda Steve, that yes, fat cells store quite a bit of several different hormones. And yes, I don't want to go further for that. So anyone else with another question, we'd love to answer your questions on sexual health. And we were discussing about how my standard 3 girls are on their periods at 9 years old. And mainly, we love our kids so much. We love them so much, and we want them to eat KFC. We want them to have a nice pizza. We want them to, you know, that is how we are translating our love for our children.
It's not love.
You agree it's not love?
It's not. We are causing them illnesses later on in their lives, and even not that much later, like before they hit 10, that child is obese, having their menses
Child
too
obesity
early.
is real. Yes.
Yeah, and already having mental health issues because the day they are denied KFC, they start throwing a fit and they think mommy doesn't love me anymore.
True. True.
It's not love, you guys. Have a lunch out once a month, or make those things at home. Yeah, we don't know what kind of oil these brands use to make their chips and everything, and all these sugary treats, guys. If you can have them at home, cook them. If you treat your kids well at home, don't just take them out.
Like we said, granola bars, almonds, cashew nuts, mix them up with some jaggery and honey, and have a whole bar. Let your baby snack on bars that are healthy and superfoods. We have so many superfoods, and it's not expensive. Come on, let's not say it's expensive and we are affording how much for KFC again?
Yeah, don't mention brands, but these
okay.
fast foods are expensive. No, but that's an international brand, anywho. But they're expensive. We can all.
And they're not selling you the chicken; they're selling you the ingredients that make the chicken, which are secrets that we do not know, and we do not know what you're putting in your mouth. Is that self-love? So let's have that vibe of if you're having herbs, have herbs with your kids. Let kids know chia pudding. For those who love milk, chia seeds. Actually, just Google how to make chia pudding.
How do you make it?
That's a whole. But
I saw you
soaking up.
Yeah, and then
up
add
chia
some
seeds.
fruits.
Then you add some strawberries and blueberries and
even mango. I saw one with mango and it looks really yummy.
And the kids will love them, but you've introduced your child at chia seeds, which you didn't get a privilege to be done for as a child.
Yeah, so if you want to give your child privileges, give them these jaggery nuts and granola bars and chia seeds, almonds, walnuts. They are pretty expensive. If you're looking for something that is expensive, give your kids nuts, man.
You want to spoil them with love? Spoil them with cashew nuts. Cashew nuts are delicious.
And walnuts for the brain. I saw you breaking walnuts.
Oh yes. Walnuts look like brain, kabisa. It's so amazing how foods that help certain things look like what they help. You know?
That's true.
Beans are good for the kidneys. They look like kidneys. When you put a carrot on this side, it looks like an eye.
Yeah.
And it actually helps eyes. Passion fruit is very good for the eye. When you remove passion fruit, there's yellow on top and then there's like a black seed. It looks like an eye. It helps the eyes. We have CMOS. CMOS looks like the brain. It's brain food. So many foods look like what they help. And choose your colors. Let your plate be full of color.
Eat the rainbow, I always say.
Eat the rainbow and let it be a thing. Ukikumbuka tu, sina color orange kwa food, sina color green, sina color. Choose your food with colors. It will help. You don't have to know nutrition. You don't have to know the jargons that we are speaking about here. But hey, it's such an amazing thing to relate food with colors, because colors are beautiful.
Yeah.
So if you can make that your menu, if not for anything else, ukienda super ama ukienda soko, nunua vitu na colors. Ensure that your soko bag has all the colors. Do purple cabbage. Kwanza purple cabbage and mushrooms. Guys,
so
have I told you about mushrooms? Oh my gosh, we need to have a whole other session about mushrooms.
We'll go to the kitchen and cook some mushrooms with Linda.
Yes, next time we're doing a mushroom cookout, because mushrooms are amazing brain food. Mushrooms have something called mycelium. Mycelium is what your brain and nerves feed on. Your nerves are, if I say essential is an understatement, but your nerves, and nowadays a lot of people, there's a lot of sickness of nerves, and your body fighting itself.
I did meet someone who had lots of back pain because of their nerves.
Nerves is something that's coming up a lot.
That's right.
Nerves is coming up a lot, and that's something that we need to be very cautious that mushrooms tunapitanga kwa supermarket like hizo ni food za kina nani. Who eats those? Right? You know who eats those?
I finish it.
So foods that are we've said mushrooms. Okay, super. Please do yourself some justice with some mushrooms. Love on you, and love on yourself with coconut, desiccated coconut in your foods. Pumpkin soups, mushroom soups. Wakenya hatujazoea kutengeneza supu sana.
And we are changing that narrative.
Yeah, that's the narrative we want to improve on.
Soups.
Yes, but it's something that we want to just keep growing on. Small habits. Let's create small habits. So today you heard me mention of mushrooms. Next time you see mushrooms, don't leave them behind. Go Google how they are cooked. And we are going to do a video anyway. But let's start with small habits. Take the right tea, take the right food, choose your foods wisely. Be careful and love on your mouth. Like whatever is having this relationship here. Love on it enough for it to be a wow experience. So yeah. Thank you so much for having me.
You should hit an hour.
It's been amazing having you guys. Thank you for coming. We'll be sure to do more.
Yeah, we'll actually be doing a live one. I think most people are available at night. We'll try to do a live at night.
Okay. Sawa basi.
Wait, which bundles are you using?
Good.
Bundles. This is Maisha.
Softcore.
You're going to softcore?
But you tell me
Oh yeah. All right, so that was Linda ThankGod of Healthy Podcast, who was joining us discussing a lot. Oh my. Discussing a lot about sexual well-being for both men and women, and which foods are good or better for your sexual well-being. Linda is an expert on what and what and what?
Mental health. I'm a psychologist, University of Nairobi, studied from there. Herbalist.
Yeah, she has a lot of herbs in her house. I can tell you for sure.
Yes. I'm a living herbalist. So anything herbs and nutrition in terms of superfoods, I got you. I'm your plug. I'm your plug for CMOS. And then I'm also a sociologist. So working with societies, we help societies run in a better way in terms of giving nutrition even to street mothers. We have a really good program that we feed street mothers with good products that help them wanyonyeshe watoto vizuri. And now we merge all those together and just help you live your life to the fullest.
Tell them more about Healthy Pocket, where you're located.
So Healthy Pocket is located in Nakuru and Nairobi. In Nakuru is located in Lanet. So anybody who wants any of the herbal products, and we grow organic food in Nakuru.
And in Nairobi as well.
Organic in Kikuyu town, we have a Kikuyu farmers market, and Nairobi to located Kikuyu. Okay. Kikuyu Mom's Hotel. And you're welcome. You're welcome to come have some amazing, delicious food. Yes.
What about Nakuru? You were telling about
Nakuru to Lanet. And we do deliveries in town. Lanet is a place called Lanet.
It's an estate.
Or Lanet, opposite Luxurious Hotel. Utaona two place here to opposite hapo. And tuko na uji ya mokio, tuko na uji power, tuko na sugarcane juice, iko na good stuff inside. So yeah, that's the place to be.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Linda, for joining me for this live. I think there's so many things we should pick up on from this, so you can definitely know that we'll be here enriching you with content about nutrition, mental well-being, postpartum, whatever, diets.
Yes.
So many things. We have to leave, guys. We have other places to be. Thank you if you have joined us up to this level. If you have watched any part of it, kindly go back and get the whole gist about Linda being a vegan. Is it a vegan?
Vegetarian.
Oh, being a vegetarian. Yeah. Telling us to keep off meat, milk, eggs,
next
and
time
everything
we're talking about that, we need to have a session on that.
But anyway, I said this is information we are giving you. Make your own decisions.
Make your own decisions.
Depending on the stage of life you are in. Okay? Okay. Yes. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you.
It was
Check her out at Healthy Pocket on Facebook and Instagram and everywhere else.
Yes.
Do follow us as well and stalk us everywhere. Starting with our website, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, everywhere. LinkedIn at Malkia Nutrition. Bye, you people. Bye.